Um, are you curious about what happened to Dr. Marcel in Chicago Med Season 10? Um, as a fan of the show, I can tell you that Dr. Marcel's storyline has been one of the most heart-wrenching yet compelling aspects of the series. For those who may not know, Dr. Marcel, uh, played by the talented Dominic Rains, has been a constant source of intrigue and emotion, with his backstory and personal struggles adding depth and mystery to the show. Chicago Med, part of the larger One Chicago franchise, has been captivating audiences for over a decade with Chicago Fire, starting it all. Shows like Chicago PD have also been successful in this universe. Um, although Chicago Justice only lasted for one season. If you're particularly drawn to medical dramas, then Chicago might be your go-to show, especially with the uh, engaging Dr. Marcel as the focal point for many emotional storylines. Um, however, the season 9 finale was set up a possibility for Dr. Marcel's personal journey to become even more devastating than before. Indeed, Dr. Marcel has undergone some of the most heart-wrenching ordeals throughout Chicago Med's runtime, and even with his tragic past, the heartbreak continued in season 10, when he tried to save a young child in need of an organ transplant. He comforted the father and boy only for the child to pass away before a suitable organ became available. Before the emotionally charged storyline took a dark turn when the father tragically committed suicide afterward, leaving Dr. Marcel reeling from the events. Unfortunately, these real life circumstances mirrored the heartbreaking events depicted on screen. Deadline reported that Dominic Rains would not be returning as Dr. Marcel for season 10. As fans, we can only hope that the character might return for guest appearances, leaving us with the memories of his impactful 5 seasons and the lasting impression he has left on both the show and its devoted fans. So nonetheless, we can lead to exciting opportunities as season 10 of Chicago Med approaches. Diane Frolov and Andy Schneider, the co-showrunners, are stepping down after 9 years, making way for Alan McDonald to take the reins. I'm eager to witness what these changes might bring to the show and its characters. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As for that light-hearted joke related to the subject, well, let's just say I'm glad I'm not a doctor in a Chicago hospital, because my life would have more a drama than a soap opera.